Hey guys, Wandering Dreamer here. Today we are going to make a card for a friend of mine, and she actually has just recently lost her dog Aggie. Um, and my heart totally goes out to her because, our dogs, our cats, our everything, they're our life. At least they are to me. So I would be super upset, and Aggie was having lots and lots of problems, and so they did finally have to have her put to sleep, which right before Christmas was probably one of the worst times anything like that can happen. Not that there's ever a good time, but alright, so the stamp we are using today is this stamp. It's the dog and cat at the Rainbow Bridge, and let me move this out of the way somewhere here. Okay. I've also pre-stamped this sentiment that says, "What we have once enjoyed, we can never lose. All that we love deeply becomes a part of us." Helen Keller. And so I think that's perfect for her doggie. We embossed this card. Just has some nice flowers and texture there. So, okay. So today we are going to do a bit of watercoloring, and this is not watercolor paper, so we will see how that works. Honestly, I hardly ever use watercolor paper when I watercolor. I just kind of go with it and see how it goes. So, alright, let's go with the sky first. We're going to use this pretty blue color. Let me grab a paper towel here too. Probably going to need that. Get just a touch more water on that. Alright, so let's go ahead and just kind of do our sky blue. So comment below if you have pets, if you love your pets. I'm telling you, if you don't, if you're considering it, you should totally give it a go. I think, I don't know, mine have just changed my life. They really have. And I know I'm a slightly obsessed doggy kitty mommy, but I don't know. I think it's all good. And, my world just would not be the same without them. So, like I said, once again, my heart just totally goes out to her. I love stamping, and I definitely want them to know that they are in my thoughts, her and her husband both. But I do hate to make this kind of card just because it means a loss. Somebody's hurting, somebody's just, how could you not be sad? Alright, so I like to dab mine off. I feel like it gives it a little texture as well as speeds up drying, so it's kind of a win-win, but I really like you can tell, I don't know, it's like it textures the sky or something. Alright, let's see. Let's go with some green. Rinse my brush out here real well. We're going to use this bright green, I think. And we'll see how bright that actually gets. Okay, not too bad. It's hard to get in all those little lines. I guess I should use my smaller brush, but it's watercolor, so it's kind of made to be somewhat imperfect, I feel like. So we'll just bring that all around the dog and cat. There. Do you guys use watercolors much? This is, as you can tell, it's still basically new. I barely touched this set. I have tried it out once. That was about it. I really enjoyed it. I don't know why, that I didn't give it a shot, but again, but I just haven't lately. But if you guys have any watercolor tips, please let me know. And if it's a million times better with watercolor paper, let me know too. I just feel like the paper's a little bit bumpy, and I can't get my stamps to stamp as good with watercolor paper. So again, we will texture that just a bit. Let me move that just a little bit closer there. I guess I could turn it this way for you guys, if you can't see. Alright, I guess we will also do these trees here in green, since we've got our green out. And I've only got 2 brushes here with me. Should have brought more over, but again, yeah, live and learn. Barely going to go up to the edge, and it kind of blends in pretty well. Like if you get it close to the cat's ear and things, it just takes over and slides on in there, so that's not bad. So a little corner there and there. Alright, and dab, dab, dab. Perfect. Okay. Guess we will go for a little more blue sky right in here. You guys should check out her blog. She did a post, I think it was right before the holidays started, about Aggie, and it was just kind of the stories about her and how she came to them and where they got her and all that good stuff, and how she bonded with their other dog, and just awesome little stories about her. So I wish I could have met the doggy. Really do. I love dogs. And I love that she shares her pictures and things like that. She didn't have a picture this time though. And I know she's had several Goldens, and she was a Golden Retriever, I think. But I'm not sure exactly what color she was. So we're, I think, going to go with just a little bit of this. I don't know what color that is, but that color right there. Let's see. Oh, I missed some sky, didn't I? Well, we'll go back to that. Here's a stray little thingy. So we are going to make her kind of a very light brown, and once I dab this off, she'll be even lighter, I think. I hope. I don't want it to actually be this dark. Usually with watercolors, the color is always, you know, much lighter than what it actually looks. It'll dry lighter even if you didn't dab it off, but I still like to kind of dab mine off. Yeah, so that's much later. In my mind, I feel like she is kind of a yellowish golden color, maybe. But she could have been darker, I don't know. I'm not sure. But you know what else? We've got this little bright pearlized white. I don't know what these names are. They're in Chinese or Japanese or something. But let's just give Aggie a angelic little glaze of glitter. It's kind of more of a pearl, I guess, but it reminds me just of an angelic glitter, and I'm sure she was like a little angel in disguise. So, alright. Whew, that is really soaking up some color. You really, truly do not need much. Alright, so I'm going to go in to the sky right here. When you're trying to do it so you guys could see, but I think it would be easier if I turned it around. I'm sure there's some way to flip videos on YouTube if one knew how to do that, but I don't, so I will just continue trying to paint upside down. A little more water. Okay. Alrighty. Let's dab that off a little bit. Alright, next up I guess we will do the bridge in this little, it's not really rinsed out enough, hang on. Okay, so we will do the bridge and the little stones and things in this kind of mustard looking yellow. I wish I knew the names of these. I don't know why, I just like to know the names of stuff. I think I don't know, sometimes I want to even use a color more if they name it something cool or something pretty, or, you know, just like lipstick, you know, like if I still love the color, I'll buy it, but sometimes if I'm torn, it's like I'm buying it because of the name. So if I can't decide, but I love the name, then I usually end up buying it. If I can't decide, but I am not crazy about the name, then I just leave it there. So naming things does matter. Alright, let's try a little bit of red. That might be orange. Yeah, let me take that off. Alright, we're going to go with this red up here. Scoot that down so you guys can see which one we're using. We're using this top one right there. We will see how bright that looks. Trying not to go out of the lines, but it's very hard. And this is not going to fade into that blue very well. So we will see. But again, watercolor does not have to be perfect. I think that's part of the beauty of it, so it's okay. Dab, dab, dab. Dab, dab. Alright. I don't know why I need to say that every time I do it, but I do. Alright, next up we'll do some orange. I like this orange. Okay, next I guess we'll pick up some bright yellow. I'm going to name this color Sunshine, because that's what I would like to send her, is a card of sunshine to kind of brighten up her spirits. Next I guess we will go with some green. Ooh, I think I got a lot on there. Let me tap a little of that off. And I did not apparently dab my yellow, which is making it just a touch more watery. I don't know if that makes it blend better or worse. We'll see. Okay. I'll dab that a little bit. Alright. Okay, I think I like it, except right there. Just dab that just a touch more. Alright, so what do you guys think? I think it looks pretty good. Alright, so now, I don't know if I'll need to let it dry a little bit or what. It's warping just a little bit, but not so bad. Let me wipe that up, or that'll probably get all over my card, and we don't want that. Tap that just a little bit more so it is dry. Okay, so we'll do this, and we'll go ahead and put that on there. We'll use the very strong tape that we have so that hopefully it will stay down. And it hasn't really come through except maybe one little spot on the back, so that's not too bad. I'm not using a ton of water with it, so maybe that's why, maybe not. I don't know. I don't really, like I said, do that much watercoloring, so I'm not sure. I tend to use that, what's that Stampin' Up thing, the blender pen, I guess, when I have I needed a watercolored look. And that is, I don't know, it gives you the look without the mess, I guess. So, oh my gosh, I'm at 14 minutes, so I will come back in a minute and show you guys, I guess, what I end up with. Alright guys, sorry about that cutting off because I only have 15 minutes, you know. This is the final card. I just added a little bow there, and then I added the sentiment inside, and I went ahead and watercolored just a little background part for that, and put a little piece of washi tape on the bottom that says best friends, puppy love, that kind of thing. So, alright, that is our card for today, and I hope you enjoyed that. And I'm going to pop this in the mail to her tomorrow, and hope she likes it. Bye.